I am part of the master's program that's with George Mason University and the University of Malta, of course, and that's conflict resolution and Mediterranean security studies. I heard about this program through the George Mason University alumni newsletter. I'm an alumna of the university, and it was in part of the highlighted sections for upcoming news and so forth for the school. Well, as an undergraduate student, I did government international politics, so there was some overlap in the material studied and so forth. And George Mason University is really close to Washington, D.C., so you're right close to the nexus of the political scene within the United States. And it's a lot of advantages and benefits from that. And then coming here to Malta for a master's program, it's actually quite unique because I find that people are very well informed in politics. Maybe it's perhaps the circles them around now, but both offer very academic settings, whether in the university itself or in the city. So there are some similarities there, and I would say that they're both very competitive. So it draws on the same types of student populations, it looks like. Well, I was starting my master's research, so when I wanted to choose a program, I was thinking of what would best suit my interest, and I was looking at an MBA, German Cultural Studies, or following up in conflict resolution. And when I had read the alumni newsletter that highlighted this master's program as starting in 2010 for the 2010-2011 year, I thought that this was something that aligned perfectly with what I did as an undergraduate. Like I said before, I was in government international politics. I focused on the international relations side of it, and I had studied genocide and conflict in South America. So immediately I thought, this is the program for me. I need to apply and hopefully get in and study. With everything happening in Northern Africa and the Middle East right now, it really hits home for the fact that this field it's considered a contemporary field, but it highlights the importance of it, that this isn't something that it can just be swept under the carpet. There needs to be given heavier weight and consideration to this as a field to help with conflict and resolution situations and actually build a practice out of it. I love Malta. It's a unique experience. There are some different things, of course, but I think that almost adds to the character and charm of it in many ways. People are very friendly, extremely helpful, and that's been a great part in acclimating to life here. And, there are differences in terms of things that may be in the U.S. I would consider convenient or so forth, but really, as long as you kind of have time management and everything, that's not an issue. It's a wonderful place to live. My expectations coming here were maybe all over the place. It was a rush timeline before I started the program. So my expectations now, though, after having started and being 6 months into the program, they've met them in many ways. It's a rigorous program. It's 13 months long, and you're getting 2 masters from two distinguished universities, so you have to understand that a lot of work comes with it, and I think it's risen to that occasion. I would recommend the program to other students. I think that when other students are looking at this program, you have to understand that it is a condensed and compact master's program, receiving 2 masters, with 2 universities. You're going to have a lot of course load. What you normally do in 14 weeks is condensed into 2, and sometimes even further than that. So you need to be well prepared. Read before all the classes. Don't procrastinate. And if you're thinking about applying, and if you do get accepted, try and pick up some political theory and literature and get started before you come.